The most bland answer that you have ever heard. I'm willing to pay a few dollars more to the brokers to get the deals done. Once you, like that 76 unit apartment building, when we bought that off market, that was a unique situation. Every broker was calling us saying,
how do you find your deals? I know it probably varies when you're talking about single family homes versus $30 million purchases, but what's your secret sauce for that? Is it like direct mail, or are you just working through brokers, or where do you go to find these properties?
I'm going to tell you the most bland answer that you have ever heard. The number one way we get deals in the commercial space, let's just push single family to the side. Commercial deals, I invest in the broker network. I know it sounds stupid. It sounds crazy. We spend most of our time curating relationships with brokers, and I'll tell you why. In the commercial world, there's a few things. Once you, like that 76 unit apartment building, when we bought that off market, that was a unique situation. Every broker was calling us saying, yo, dude, like, how'd you get that deal done? So the brokers are paying attention to who's buying and selling. You get credibility when you do that, number one. Number two, dude, you find a broker that's similar in age or a little bit younger. Like I got this buddy of mine, Jake, out of Alabama. We've connected. I'm a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan. So Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, a few other guys are on the team. So we talk about that type of stuff. But then we did a deal. We did a $12 million deal together. Dude, he calls me all the time. Yo, dude, like, I got this deal. I got this deal. I got this deal. I'm in his first 5 contacts of people to talk to. He got this $27 million deal that's never going to market. And he called me and Dan. I'm like, dude, you got much more sophisticated buyers. He's like, yeah, but I like working with you because you don't play the retrade game. You get deals done. Well, then his boys and Marcus and Millichap and that whole crew of people that are like, yo, Jake, how you selling all these deals? Oh, I got my boy Ian. Well, next you know, they're all calling me with like, yo, I got this deal, I got this deal, I got this deal, right? Like, curating that broker network, that's like one side of it. The other side of it is, it goes back to what we were just talking about, the whole B2B thing. They got what I want, I got what they want. We just need to find that strike price, right? Like, I want the property, they want money. Brokers are known to be, they need their money because they're always spending it. Okay, well, broker, you're spending your money, do your thing. I'm gonna come along and buy a deal. And guess what? Like, the market just got a little hairy. They're like, hey, like, I got all these deals, just make an offer, just make an offer. I'm like, oh, now all of a sudden you want like BS offers from us? That's fine. I'll start shooting you offers that I believe are right for the price. Next, they're going to bat for us because the market is turned and they know that they need us, right? So I always spend a lot of time curating broker relationships. It's not just buying deals. It's like, if I see a deal and I'm like cruising Crexy and LoopNet and all the other different sites, I'm like, man, that seems like an interesting deal. Hey, broker, what's up? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of interested in that deal. Like, I'm just not at your price point. Like, what do you think it takes to get done? Just open the conversation. And I always like to just tell them some stupid price. And they're like, yeah, you're so far off base. But all right, cool. Well, you just let me know if it doesn't trade. And when it doesn't trade, guess what? They're going to call you and be like, hey, listen, like, I know you made that like ridiculous offer, but like, think you come up by a few bucks? I think I can get it done, right? Like, they don't want to have that tarnished on their record that they didn't get a deal done, right? So with that being said, it's like, it's uber important that, working the broker network, getting the deals done, knowing what they have at market and staying in tune. And just like I just talked to a broker the other day. I've been talking to him in about a year, and he reached out and he said, hey man, I'm thinking about you on this deal. It's kind of fits your buy box. Like, you should take a look at it. I said, hey man, it's in South Dakota. Like, it's not in my buy box, but thanks for thinking of me. The fact that he even thought of me and his Rolodex of people, that means a lot, that he knows that we're active buyers. So I would say the number one thing you can do is work that broker network. That is the most important thing that we do on the commercial side of real estate to get deals done. That's why we like using them. When I curate that relationship with them, this is a career-long relationship. Think about that 76-unit apartment building. Well, it's blossomed into a lot more today. What if that was just a one-off transaction? There's nothing to say when you curate that relationship with a direct-to-market seller that there's going to be anything behind it. There isn't. They might only own one property, they want their money, and they're going to go run to the hills, and you're never going to hear from them again. I have to restart the process every single time with them. Hey, my name's Ian, we're firemen, blah, 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 blah. Here's the story, here's the song and dance. And you're just like massaging them. I'm willing to pay a few dollars more to the brokers to get the deals done, but they already know my story. They know my buy box. They know everything that I want to do, and I don't have to restart the relationship. That relationship is growing and blossoming at all times.